All right, let's talk about supplies. So basically all you're gonna need is some paper, something to color with, watercolor, markers, crayons, anything that you have. And if you're using watercolor, you're gonna need some brushes, a pencil, and a fine tip pen. I just wanted to kind of show you, there we go. Let's see if I can get this to focus on it. Just something little like that, or a pencil. A pencil will work great as well. So that's all you're gonna need. So we're gonna do a tutorial today on abstract watercolor, and I'm gonna show you the inspiration for it. I've been, with all this environmental stuff, I've been trying to learn more about the environment. I learned this stuff in school, but I forgot this stuff. So I'm kind of trying to re-educate myself, and I really like walking in nature. And so I thought the first place to start would be like learning about the ground that I'm walking on. That's where this started. And so I researched the soil layers. And so then I've been taking what I learned from nature and trying to take what I learn in nature and bring it back into art, because so much of art is inspired by nature. And so to continue that theme, I thought, let's go a little deeper. So I recently did a tutorial on abstract watercolors and focusing on the layers and kind of like the layers of soil, but these are not reflective of any science-wise, but this is where it was inspired from, was just learning about the layers of soil. So I was going to talk to you really quick about it, what I learned. So this bottom layer is the bedrock, and it's a solid mass. It's just like a solid mass. Nothing really penetrates there. Then you have the sea horizon, and it's broken pieces of this bedrock. And I just thought it was kind of fun to make little shapes there. And then this is the B horizon, and it's the subsoil. And it's made up of clay and mineral deposits like iron, aluminum, and oxide calcium, and that kind of stuff in this layer. This layer is the E horizon, and it is made up of, it says, silt and sand. It has lost most of its minerals because so from what I'm reading, whenever this doesn't have a lot of its minerals, it's not nutrient heavy, because all the water passes through, and when it passes through, it takes the nutrients to this level. So this level has a lot of the nutrients. This level, the A horizon, is where the roots grow and the seeds kind of germinate and go to the surface. So this is where, when you're planting your seeds, this is where you're planting them, and then the roots germinate there and then shoot up through the O horizon. And the O horizon is basically made up of organic matter, so like the leaf droppings, and so like whenever a leaf dies and it goes to the ground, this is that level, the O horizon. So anyways, so that's where all of this came from. I just wanted to show you how nature inspires so much art. We may not name it whenever we're doing it, but so much of what we do in art is inspired by our surroundings. And so especially you guys that are in school and learning so many things, and then you go out in nature, it's fresh in your brain. If you go do art, a lot of that is going to be inspired by that, I feel like. Anyway, or it can be inspired by that. So what I thought we would do is a version of these. We're just going to layer. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. 6 layers of abstract. You can do it like this, or you can do it like this. Just however you would like to do it. I'm going to probably do another one like this, because this was like a rough draft, and I had so much fun doing that. I had fun doing all of these, actually. They've been a lot of fun. But I'm probably going to do another one like this. I'm not going to do all the note taking on it, but I'm going to do something like this, and I'll sketch it out and go from there. So let's get started. So first I'm going to take this pencil, and I am going to just roughly draw a square-ish shape. And then this very, very top layer, I'm going to do thin. I got a little wonky there. And then the next one, a little thicker. The bedrock is thicker, so I'm going to go there and just kind of work my way. And then, so this one is here. I'm going to erase. I want this one a little bigger, like more divided equally. There we go. All right, so there we go. So just a pencil. I use watercolor. I use watercolor a lot, so you'll see me using watercolor. It's just an easy medium for me. I really like it. I've been taking a lot of classes on it, and so I use it a lot. I really like it. Like, I started out with an inexpensive $5 set, and I've moved on, but any kind of watercolor will do. If you have food coloring, you can dilute that food coloring and paint with it if you wanted to. Anything that has color like that in liquid, like a tea, or boil down some like onion skins or beet skins, and then strain the juice, and you can use that as watercolor. Anything can be used as watercolor. So I'll add some links to some organic watercolor processes. If you guys are interested in doing that, then you can do that as well. Right now, we'll go on to this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lay down some paint on this, and I'm going to speed up the video so you don't have to watch me do the whole thing. So I'll meet you back here when I'm done. This is dry, and so grab anything to add detail with. You can use a pencil, you can use a pen. I'm using a Micron. I would use something that's fine tip. If you don't have a fine tip marker, like a tiny tip like that, I use a pencil. Pencils worked great too, or even like a regular pen would work. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the tiny details to each layer, but I'm going to speed through the video so that you don't have to watch me do every little thing, but you can still get the gist of what I'm doing. And then I will meet you back here after we're done. All right, let's talk about the project. It's finished now. I encourage you to look around, like nature-wise, when you're going on a walk. Snap pictures or have a little sketchbook with you and do a quick sketch of it, and then bring it back and create it in art. It's a great way to create art. It's also a great way to really look at your surroundings and pay attention. A lot of times I think we just go too fast and we're not paying attention. Art and photography are great ways to pay attention to your surroundings and be very grateful for them. So I encourage you to do that, and I will see you for the next tutorial.